back to my channel, guys. You don't know, it's your girl Shugs, the queen of recipe, here to share with you today my beef red peas soup. Yes, this is going to be an awesome and delicious soup for you guys today. So here, guys, I have some food. We call them ground provision in Jamaica that I will be using in my red pea soup. I have 3 stalks of green onion. I have a piece of pumpkin, 2 Irish potatoes. I have a small carrot or a medium carrot. I have 1 chocho. I have 1 celery stick, 1 garlic stem, some dry thyme, and a hot pepper. Here I have a piece of yam as well. I'll be putting in some dumplings later on, and I will be using wheat flour. Over here, of course, I have my chicken seasoning, my all-purpose Maggi seasoning, my cock soup, my garlic powder, and my coconut milk that I will be using. I'll be using the Grace cock soup and the Grace chicken noodle. It just gives it a different flavor when I use it like that. I'll be adding some pimento seeds as well. I have my pimento seeds in here that I will be adding. So what I have done, guys, so what I did, I went ahead and I pressure cooked my beef, and I'm using about 2 pounds of beef, and I'm using beef stew. So what I did, I pressure cooked the beef with my red peas, and I just put some pimento seeds and 3 cloves of garlic, and just pressure cook it just like that. You want to soak your peas overnight, meaning put your peas, I use about 2 cups of peas, red peas. What you do, you put wash your red peas, put it in some water, and leave it, cover it up in a cover dish or with cling wrap, and leave it overnight to soak. So that's what I did, and then I just pressure cook it with my beef. So now what I'm going to do, I just do this in my instant pot, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer this to the pot on my stove that I will be cooking my soup in. Okay, so here we transferred our beef and our peas to the pot on the stove that I will be cooking my soup in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add all of our ground provision right now, our food that we already cut up, wash and cut up, to the pot. Okay, so we're just gonna add everything, guys. We're gonna add, just put everything in the pot at once, except our green onion and our thyme. We're not gonna add that as yet, and we're gonna add our yam, but you want to add the yam when the water starts to boil. Okay, you don't want to add your yam to the cold water. So this is it right now. I'm just adding my pimento seeds. So this is what we have currently. So we're just gonna cover this, allow it to start bubbling, and then we're gonna cut up our yam. And I'm using a piece of yellow yam. You can use your favorite yam. The best ideal yam to use in your soup, guys, I love to use soft yam or yellow yam. Yes, the soft yam gives the soup a nice texture, but the yellow yam as well is very good to add to your soup. We're going to add our yellow yam. So I peel them and slice them up like in cubes. Really, you can slice this how you want it. So here I made some dumplings, and I made wheat dumplings. Yes, wheat. Okay, so now I just want to give this a stir. See our dumplings, all of our food and everything. Yes, we're gonna leave this to boil, and then when our food, as we call it in Jamaica, or when our ground provisions are cooked, well, not fully cooked, but like halfway cooked, we're gonna add our noodle and our thyme and our scallion or green onion. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put in my all-purpose season, so my powdered seasoning that I have, into the pot. So I'm using about half teaspoon each, and I add half teaspoon of paprika as well. So I'm using paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder, some all-purpose Maggi seasoning, and some chicken seasoning, and I'll be adding that to the pot. Later on, we have, of course, after we add our chicken noodle and our cocked noodle, we're going to taste our pot and see if we need any salt. I'm going to also add a little bit of margarine or butter later on. So this is where we're at right now, guys. So we're going to cover this down and leave it for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, guys, it is looking real lovely. Yes, look at those dumplings. So now I'm going to add about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Spin that way. Yes, oh my gosh, look at that goodness. Alright, so remember our coconut milk. I'm adding 1 tin of coconut milk. So I'm going to add my thyme and my scallion or my green onion. And when we're doing soup back home in Jamaica, we don't cut up scallion, no. We just beat it and crush it up just like this. Yes, that's how we do it back home. So now I'm going to add also my chicken noodles, both packs. Remember, I'm using 1 pack of cock and 1 pack of chicken noodle, and I'm using brace. So we're gonna spin up that as well. I'm just gonna cover this down and allow it to boil, guys. Yes, after this is nice and it go down a little bit, we're gonna taste it. Can't even taste it from now, but it will not justify the amount of salt that is in there, because the more it goes down, the more you start tasting your seasoning coming out. So you don't want to add any salt at this point. You maybe don't even need any salt. So we're just gonna cover this down now, guys. Okay, and we're gonna come back and see. Okay, guys, this is the final result. Our red peas beef soup is ready. It is looking absolutely amazing, guys. I must tell you, I add some okras. I forgot to add them in the beginning, but okras are easy to cook, so you can add them just about any time. They just need like 5 minutes or less to cook. So I add the okras to my soup, and that's the only thing that I added extra. I didn't have to add any salt. The salt was good. It is looking amazing. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Leave me a thumbs up, guys. Leave me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscription button. Until next time, stay safe.